Hello, my name is Estrella Ramos, and the agency I chose is ChildNet Youth and Family Services. So, they offer foster care, behavioral health, adoption, and family support. They actually started in 1970 by several caring leaders in Long Beach. Their overall goal was to help troubled children grow socially, emotionally, and educationally. This agency began as one home for boys, helping about 100 each year, but now they have 7 locations across 5 counties and help around 12,000 children and families every year. Their overall mission is to create safe homes and provide education and counseling for vulnerable families. They believe in personal responsibility and the importance of strong family ties. ChildNet's board understands the challenges in society, like economic ups and downs, rising crime from poverty, and lack of education and employment. To overcome these issues, they developed a continuum of care, which helps their staff support families. Since starting this program, various services have been added. For example, behavioral self services in 1999, wraparound support services in 2006, relative home assessment services, and therapeutic behavioral services. They have 7 locations where you can see what service you would want to call in for. So most of them are Long Beach, except for 2, which is behavioral health services and therapeutic behavioral services, which is in Riverside and in Palm Desert. But their overall main location is actually in Long Beach. And I put the numbers just in case so you guys know what to call. So, about the agency, they're actually a nonprofit organization, and of course, they promote safe homes, education, and counseling to multiple families. ChildNet has been dedicated to the care and treatment of children who have faced abuse, neglect, and abandonment. Their range of services includes family support, special education, foster care, adoptions, and mental health programs. For more than 4 decades, ChildNet has been a leader in delivering high-quality care to countless children and families in need. So, to begin with, the first service they provide is behavioral health services. So, they offer counseling for children from infancy to young adulthood, focusing on aiding members of the community by providing services like at schools, homes, and child care centers. So, they mostly address trauma, bullying, family conflict, mental illness, grief, and community violence. Anything you can think of. There are 20 clinical supervisors, and they are trained in six evidence-based practices that help reduce emotional and behavioral issues in youth. So there's a bunch of people willing to help. They serve over 30 schools in Long Beach, Bellflower, and nearby areas. They collaborate with the Center Long Beach, offering mental health services to the LGBTQ community youth as well, which is awesome. They provide treatment at Sunburst Academy, which is a short-term residential program for teens ages from 16 to 18. As well as caregivers are included in treatment to enhance intervention effectiveness, supporting both youth and family growth. They also provide a free parenting program, which is available for parents to attend. The second service is therapeutic behavioral services. So it's a short term, but it is intensive, and it's a personalized one-on-one mental health service for children under 21 with emotional issues. But the clients must be fully eligible for Medi-Cal. And they did state that it's not a primary therapeutic intervention, but it is always used alongside a primary mental health service, like individual therapy in an outpatient setting. It's available for children at risk of being removed from their homes to appropriate placement in a residential treatment facility. This service targets children at risk of hospitalization in acute care psychiatric facility. They use strategies and skill-building interventions to increase behaviors that help children succeed in their current environment. This service is designed to help children and their caregivers manage behaviors using short-term measurable goals based on the child and family's needs. This service overall, kind of everyone is connected, like the parents, caregivers, and school staff, which manages challenging their behaviors. And this service is dedicated to partnering with the Department of Mental Health, Probation Department, and the Departments of Children and Family Services to provide all available community resources to benefit the youth and families served. The third one is Relative Home Assessment Services. So, this service aims to simplify and avoid repeating existing processes by standardizing approval criteria for our caregivers. So, this includes thorough orientation, home environment assessments, and education for all relative families to better prepare them for their relatives. So, a key advantage is a smooth transition to permanency for the children. So, it highlights family connections and reinforces a commitment to supporting family ties and building lifelong relationships. Wraparound support services goal is to help children with serious emotional and behavioral issues live successfully with their families and communities. So the staff works as a team with the child, their family, and other significant persons to identify their needs and their strengths. They teach new skills and help access community resources to instill hope and increase the family's sense of competence. Family members are involved in developing plans and goals, guaranteeing the services are tailored to their unique needs, which is great. Issues addressed may include housing, medical care, parenting skills training, childcare, medication support, and individual, family, or group therapy. So this service really involves like the family of the child. So then their foster family network was established in 1986, which provides foster homes for children who have experienced neglect or abuse. Children arrive with medical, emotional, and behavioral issues. Their overall mission is to recruit volunteer foster parents, train them to meet high standards of care, match them with children in need of a home, and provide clinical and financial support to the new families. So, this service serves thousands of foster children annually, with an 80% reunited with their families and about 25 children adopted each year, which was really interesting to me. Sorry. So, they have also a special education service which offers children a chance to attend a school with the curriculum and daily routine designed to meet special needs. Zinzamaya Academy opened in 1990, which addresses the needs of students. This academy is state certified and accredited by the Western Association of Schools and Colleges. So they figured out a curriculum which is a student ratio of 6:1, which really helps students receive special attention, maximizing learning opportunities. And the academic progress is tracked through periodic standardized testing. The next service is adoption. This program operates with the guidelines of the Department of Children and Family Services to ensure all new foster parents are fully approved resource families, meaning they're certified foster parents and approved for adoption. So they really make sure everything is correct and within the guidelines. And overall, it enhances the opportunity for more children to be adopted, creating lifelong family connections. So the procedures for these services, what I figured out was to first contact their website, get in contact with them. You can visit their website or email them or call them to inquire about the specific services you would like and on more information on how to proceed. So then you would likely need to complete a form or meet in person to help understand the needs and best service for the patient. Then you would need to provide some sort of identification, proof of residency, and any medical or educational records to help access the situation accurately. So then A caseworker or counselor may conduct an assessment to evaluate specific needs or circumstances and may need to include interviews, home visits, or other evaluations to then create a plan. So, based on the assessments, they will develop a service plan tailored to the patient's needs, and it will outline the services they will receive and the goals. So, once the services are in order, the patient will begin to receive the services like therapy sessions, behavioral management, or other forms of support that they were tailored to. So, once they're in session, ChildNet will also regularly and consistently check in on the patient's progress and make adjustments to the service plan if needed. So, like once after completing the initial services, ChildNet may offer follow-up support to guarantee long-term stability. So they will consistently be checking up on the patient and not just leave them behind. So the days and times of operation is from Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. for all locations. So really throughout the whole week. And then some ways of donating for this agency was credit card, cash, or checks. And then I found it interesting that our major donor from 2024 was Heffernan Foundation, which this foundation is about changing futures through accessing to education, reducing homelessness and food deficiency through collaboration, promoting community engagement. They were the major donors of 2024. And then the address for here for Bakersfield is 2131 Mars, CT, Bakersfield, California, 93308. And then that's their email, info@childnet.net. That's their phone number from here from Bakersfield. And then their website. And if you guys would like to check it out, thank you.